Good evening, I'm Cody Alcorn.
And I'm Victoria Carmen.
And right now at 10, listen to this.
They're trying to get out now.
Trying to get out?
Yeah, okay, little girl. There's a girl, there's a baby. 1, 2, 3. There's a dog. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people and a dog.
That's the moment Dale Jr., his wife, their baby dog, and the 2 crew members got out of that jet. 911 calls came pouring in to the dispatch center there. That jet that was on fire yesterday afternoon was, of course, carrying former NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his family when it plunged off the runway onto a nearby highway. And as you can imagine, a lot of people saw this. That's a very busy highway, all getting on their phones to call 911 because they really had no idea what was happening.
Carter County 911, what's the location of your emergency?
Elizabeth Airport, I've had an airplane run off the runway. I need you to roll everything you can.
Okay, it's run off the runway.
It's on fire. A jet.
It's on fire.
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody in there?
Yes.
Okay, who all's in there? How many people?
I don't know.
How many people? You said you don't know?
There's going to be at least 2 pilots and 1 passenger, but I don't know.
And to think about it, it really is a miracle that everybody on board made it out safely. But now the big question is, how did this happen in the first place? NTSB investigators are at the site of the crash, combing through the wreckage to piece this all together.
Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer is back in Tennessee tonight. In Brookley, we can see the spotlight there behind you. I know at 4 and 5, we saw them loading that jet onto a flatbed trailer. What's happening there tonight?
Well, tonight, the NTSB is still out here working to remove this wreckage from the highway as they continue their investigation into what caused this crash. Now, the plane, I'll give you a look, just still sits here tonight, and we're getting a first-hand account of what happened the moment this plane carrying Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his family crashed into this Tennessee highway.
There's an airplane that just wrecked over here. By the Elizabeth Airport.
Okay.
It just crashed right across the street from BP, right in the highway. There's fire everywhere.
Is the pilot out?
No, he's not. Nobody's moving.
Investigators with the NTSB say the flight took off from Statesville, North Carolina, and landed in Elizabethtown, Tennessee, about 20 minutes later. Investigators say the weather conditions were calm and visibility clear, but when the plane touched down, something went wrong.
The airplane basically bounced at least twice before coming down hard on the right main landing gear, and you can actually see the right main landing gears collapsing on the video. The airplane continued down the runway, off to the end, through a fence, and it came to a stop behind me here on Highway 91.
Investigators say surveillance footage shows the plane carrying Dale Earnhardt Jr., his wife, and their 1-year-old daughter crashing onto the highway, and within minutes going up in flames. Officials say it's a miracle anyone made it out without significant injuries.
As bad as this accident was, there's a lot of good things that happened. One being that everyone walked away, and no one on the ground was injured as well.
I think it's just the grace of the good Lord that a vehicle didn't get struck by the plane. It's a very heavily trafficked roadway.
Investigators are now working to remove wreckage so they can reopen the highway, and other crews are cleaning out nearby ponds after gallons of fuel spilled out. Now, the cause of the crash is still under investigation. It could take weeks, even months, to know exactly what caused this crash, but we do know that NTSB will be releasing a preliminary report sometime in the next week. Live in Elizabethtown, Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
Brookley, thank you for that report tonight. And of course, we'll have continuing coverage on this developing story. As we learn more, we'll bring you the latest on air and online at foxcarolina.com.